Names we're watching. Let's get right to the floor show. With us now, Crescent Capital CIO and founding partner Jack Ablin, and here by my side in Vegas at CES is Carnivore Trading CEO Dutch Masters. Dutch, I wanted to say this. Quantum stocks, quantum computing stocks are plunging on NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang's comments at the chipmakers analyst meeting yesterday. He did the keynote on Monday. Analysts yesterday, Huang said that, quote, very useful quantum computers are still about 20 years away. So no wonder much of the tech sector isn't doing so well today. But what do you make of that? Because you're always looking at sort of the next big thing and the momentum names that you believe will really soar.
That's right. You're absolutely right. Momentum names and what's the next big thing and what's the market going to reward. The market always rewards innovation, and quantum was hot. And I just think I think he killed the trade. I think he killed the trade for a while.
Just by saying that?
I think so. I mean, when a stock drops 50% in a day, and a lot of those have today, that makes it kind of tough to come back. We still have two or three. And we're going to stick with them and just ride them out.
Well, one of them is QuantumScape that you like,
right.
Seeing the largest percentage drop since, I think, August of 23.
Yeah.
Good job, Dutch. Let me get to Jack Ablin right now. We've got Jensen Huang, Jack, on the screen here from his Monday keynote where he was playing Captain America with his gigantic Blackwell chip that is running all of the data centers. But take it beyond technology, because you have said that you kind of feel that this is one of these areas that's a little bit overvalued here. How are you judging the overvaluation of the S&P 500? Do you look at treasury yields? What are you looking at specifically?
Sure. No, great question, because what we typically do is look at the forward earnings yield. You just take the reciprocal of the forward PE ratio and you get a yield. And that right now at 25 times is 4%. And then we compare that to the 10-year BBB bond yield, which right now is 5.7. Historically, those two numbers should be right on top of each other. That suggests to us, at least from a valuation perspective, that stocks are about 20 to 30% overvalued relative to bonds. Now, the thing is, as we know, valuation is not a timing tool. You can't say, okay, well, it's overvalued, I'm going to sell. So just like what you and Dutch were talking about, we're watching momentum. So if you've got an expensive market that still has a lot of momentum, continue to ride it. But once that momentum looks like it's slowing down or potentially breaking down, that's our signal to say, okay, time's up, let's move to the sidelines.
Yeah, and that 10-year yield about 4.6%, 4.69, almost 4.7%. As we look at that, that would be a 9-month high. So I think that's interesting, and it's good, Dutch, to let people know how you and Jack and the big market gurus here are valuating stocks. But you look through a different prism, do you not? I mean, you're picking stocks like Atlassian and Snow.
Yeah, Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Yeah,
Snowball, Snowflake.
Yeah.
Snowflake.
We like to talk in the old days to individual stocks and individual companies and how well they're doing. And certain sectors are always going to have some wind in their sails, and those stocks, the best stocks in those sectors, are going to do well. You have to look at what the market overall looks like, and Jack is absolutely right. We are still in an uptrend, and until they break that uptrend and break the support line, we're going to pretty much stay long. As you know, we go long and we go short, and the reality is we haven't been short for quite a long time, as you know. So until it breaks down and breaks the support line, the market as a whole is looking still fairly constructive, but we are at a point that's fairly critical.
Fairly critical, and so, Jack, it doesn't surprise me that you're basically looking at some of the stocks that haven't run up as much, and they're small and mid caps. Give us a couple of names here and how you judge why they should be in your clients' portfolios.
Sure. So bottom line, for all the stocks that we look at, it's quality. And that means that low leverage. It also means strong cash flows. So for us, Dorian LPG, that's they operate tankers that transport liquid natural gas worldwide. Yes, President Trump has promised to negotiate a peace treaty with Russia. That doesn't come as easily as said as done, and we think that liquid natural gas transport will likely continue.
Yeah, and there's always the Fed, Dutch. Real quick on the Fed, you know, we're hearing from Christopher Waller, who of course is the Fed governor, and he had said earlier, basically too soon to declare an end to rate cuts. That's positive, is it not? Real quickly.
That's right. Yep, and we do have a stock that we like in these difficult times. It's Boston Scientific, and it's quality, just like Jack said.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Guys,
much.
we've
Good
got
to
our
see
eye
you.
on the wildfires in California. We're going to get you updates throughout the hour, and next, we're on the move from the broadcast tower here at CES down to the 1.4 million square feet of floor in the West Hall, which may as well be called the Vegas Auto Show. 250 vehicle tech and advanced mobility companies exhibiting here. Up next, we'll show you the first full windshield holographic display for cars brought to the world by Hyundai. The Claman Countdown coming right back.